Okay, so today we're going to be playing some F.E.A.R. I'm going to get through a couple of intervals, I think, because I think the intervals of this part are kind of short, but there's quite a few levels on it. Actually, there's no level select on this game. I was going to show it off, but I think there's a level select on the Xbox version, but I don't even remember at this point. It's been so long since I played the Xbox version. Anyway, so we're going to play F.E.A.R. And then after that, I'm going to play the Outer Worlds a little bit more, because I enjoyed it. I kind of wasn't expecting to, and I did enjoy it a bit, so I'm going to play some more of that later on. But for right now, we're going to go into F.E.A.R. We've got interval 8 here. Just to recap, our chopper got shut down, and we are now lost in a neighborhood.
I'm worried about.
Yeah, I'm fine. As long as I don't move.
Just let me know if you need a little mouth to mouth.
Don't make me laugh.
You think I'm joking?
I feel sorry for you if you aren't.
Now that's just cold.
I forgot about this. If you hang around here, these guys like have a few conversations.
So I can do my thing.
Please stay.
Don't worry, I'm just playing. I won't mess with your girlfriend. You go kill some bad guys.
This is so like early 2000s, but it's hilarious. Sergeant Johnson over there talking about the girls.
You Korean?
Born and raised in the States. But yeah, my family's from Seoul.
You ever been over there?
Once a year till I was 18. I don't have much time for vacations anymore.
I need some more med kits. I've just noticed I got
kimchi.
0.
I like pizza.
Pizza's good too.
I like pizza. Hey there.
You still here?
Yeah, I want pizza. You guys are talking about pizza? I want pizza. Have you got pizza? Look at the way he's looking at me. You can tell he wants to be alone with her. But, yeah, I think that's the end of the conversation. Just kind of funny that they put that in, you know? So I'm going to be on the lookout for some med kits. I definitely need some. So I was trying to remember why I can't kick doors open on this, with like melee attacks. And it's because it's not on this game. It's on, Extraction Point, the expansion for this. And I completely forgot that was a thing. Like, that it was specific to the expansion.
I knew anything. The groundwater contamination in Auburn is coming from that secret Armacam facility. It's gotta be why they sent somebody to the water treatment plant. They're worried it'll get traced back to them.
There's all these weird little, like, pieces of artwork like this that I just find kind of hilarious. It's like graffiti of, you know, a face smoking a spliff. I would like to take the pistol. You know, I'll grab the pistol in a moment. We've got the other weapons for backup at the moment, but I want to take the pistol because I want to get a double pistol and play around with that for a little while because it's kind of fun. I'm just checking all these side rooms at the moment because there is like armor and med kits occasionally inside of them. There's a med kit. Also some proxy mines here as well. Oh, there's a heavy guy. I've got so much, like, slow-mo now. What is his body doing? He's like panic firing at me. He just reloaded. Unsure if I've killed him. What is pretty cool is, like, this game does become pretty hard when you've got, like, hardly any medkits to fall back on. There's my second pistol. Nice, some armor. This is where some of the fights get pretty cool with, like, the various pieces of furniture and, like, holes in the wall like this. You get some pretty cool, like, fights happening. Nope. There's an ASP rifle there as well. Where are you? Reflex booster there. I remember getting lost in this place the first time I played. But the first couple of times I played through this game, actually, I got lost. Just a little bit. I think, yeah, we go down here. There is still a guy alive somewhere. Don't know if he's above or below. He's down there. Oh, shit. Don't think I hit him. I'm gonna have to slow-mo when I go down there. Additional medkit there. Grab that. He's somewhere. Right there. That's where he is. I think he was the last guy around down here at the moment. Reinforcements coming in. Yeah, I think around here there is a few goodies to pick up before we go further. More remote bombs there, a med kit. And then if we go up these stairs over here. Is it up these stairs? We can't go up these stairs, actually. I forget how we get up to that reflex booster exactly. Because going out here, I don't think takes us to it. Uh-oh, they're coming for me. I don't think you can get up this way. Hello? Is there one behind me? Oh, there was in the corner behind me. Did a lot more damage to me than I wanted him to. He was in a terrible spot to continue fighting from. Look at that other guy, we split him in half. Yeah, we definitely did. And this is the thing, you sort of get into this situation where you don't know which way is progress and which way is going to lead you to some more stuff. I believe this way was progress. Because I think that takes you to a fight I've got to do. Whereas up here, Oh yeah, this is where that guy was. Pick up that reflex booster. We've already got a pretty long amount of time for going into slow-mo in a moment. Yep, here we go. Big boy's coming. Also, that was the game putting me in slow motion for this fight. Notice how it's got lasers as well, rather than rockets, like the other bots have had. Because if that had rockets, it would instantly kill you in no time. It'd be so easy for it to kill you. It just would not be fun at all. You can go around him and get through here, but then I think he breaks through walls behind you and chases you. Which is pretty cool. One of those pretty cool things. Oh yeah, this section. Let's pick up the particle cannon. Because in this section, it's gonna be a load of replicas sniping us. Which is the one to use the pistols. The penetrator's almost out, so I'll grab the pistols again. They heard me drop my gun. It's kind of funny that that's what he heard. Stunned them both. And my mind didn't reach it. Gonna make sure no one else is there first. None of them should go near my mine, I don't think. A lot of these replicas here will have particle cannons as well. And they'll snipe you from the windows. I think down there is actually death. So we probably just want to jump across. Still in need of some more medkits. Oh yeah, this section. Yeah, definitely need the particle cannon for this section. They give you this and like the ASP rifle for a reason. And it's worth using them if you want to live a decent amount of time. And the only problem with shooting the particle cannon is, as you can see where I killed that guy there. Uh-oh. Oh, they're on the roof. It's gonna be rough. Let's make sure I get them guys. See if they hit me again, I'm definitely dead. But yeah, when you're shooting the guys in the window with a particle cannon, it leaves such a big burn mark behind where the guy was killed. It causes some visual issues when you're trying to look at other people that move in place of that window afterwards. Makes it hard to spot them. And that's definitely a problem I've had a few times while doing this part. You just gotta be really observant of things like that. Them walking into the windows. Because you don't want to be killed. Here they all come out. Make sure it's aiming for the head as much as possible in this part as well, because that should be an instant kill, like 99% of the time. It's very unlucky when you don't kill them in one shot. There was another one there as well. think you do eventually get into that building because I seem to remember picking up a lot of particle cannons at some point on this level. There's a guy right next to me. Come on around. The shotgun's gonna not kill you. The windiness of this area. It's like over the top windiness. Everyone there. Look at these guys talking enough for me to like pinpoint their locations with audio. Otherwise, this game would get really hard if you couldn't do that. And luckily, that first guy I saw was kind of close to where I saw him originally. Oh yeah, look. That's where we jumped across earlier. And there's a couple of these particle cannons around here we can pick up for more ammo. And you have like 5 with each pickup, so it's not too bad. You don't need to worry about, you know, sort of like worrying about ammo for the particle cannon on this point. Just trying to remember if there's anything else around here to pick up, so I'm just sort of wandering around these hallways and rooms a little bit.
According to a government spokesperson, a shipping port called Helicopter has crashed. Shot down by a helicopter belonging to the unidentified terrorist. Seized Armacam headquarters this evening around 4:30. The cause of the second crash has not been determined, nor is it clear whether there were any survivors.
There's definitely one in that room across from us. Oh, nice, a health booster. Got full health again. And an extra medkit. This poor guy here got his head taken off. And I think he's... Oh no, there's another one. He jumped out onto the balcony. Onto the fire exit. I didn't expect him to do that. Nice, some armor. Nothing spooky's gone on for a little while, so you know something spooky will be happening soon. Luckily we're getting a few medkits around here now. Still not ideal. 4 is pretty okay for now, but I would like a few more, you know. There's Alice Wade.
Is this who you're looking for? She smells nice.
In this section, I don't have a flashlight. You can already tell. The sting like cut itself off weirdly.
She told me so many things.
You know it's like what's happened. Yeah, there she is. Or was she? Yeah, it starts getting a bit spooky again now. Having some more hallucinations here. It's a good thing those things only do armor damage. See, yeah, it's pretty likely at this point that Paxton's, like, cracked open Alice's skull and feasted on the gooey insides at this point. The render of Alice Wade in the background there kind of looks really, really plastic compared to the character model. It's very strange.
I'm picking up major enemy movement on the satellite. They're all over that area. Watch your back.
Stay away from that fire so I don't burn my hand.
Give him back.
For some reason I remember something else happening there. There she is. There's Alma. Oh hey, I didn't expect to see you guys here. Here they come. Replica delivery. Ouch. Wait, who? What? Where are you? I can't see this guy that's shooting me. Where are you? I don't know where this guy is. Is he like fell through the map or something? I have no idea where this guy is. I don't know what was going on there. Could not find him. Well, I guess
I'm picking up major enemy movement on the
we'll
satellite.
go through
They're all over that area.
back to
Watch your
area.
back.
I don't know what happened to that guy. I couldn't see him. Because I didn't see 3 of them come out of the truck over there. I think it must have been a glitch, because there's definitely 3 people in here now. I don't know. I'll have to look back at that and see if I could see that guy, because I could not see him in the moment. So which way do I go from here? Oh yeah, the window. Duh. Try not to shoot a bottle of WD-40. They have a sniper. I'm using pistols. So there's at least 2 more of them out there. Ooh. He had a bad time. You're exposed. There's not much left of him. We got a heavy guy as well. Use the particle cannon to our advantage. Oh, he's got a rocket launcher. Gotta be a bit more careful. I don't know if he'll move up more. Nope, he's dead. And the good thing about these trucks the replicas use is usually there's some good stuff inside, you know, whether it's ammo or armor or something. So it's always worth checking the back of their vans whenever possible. Like so. Look at all this. Yo, we're back up to full medkits again almost. We're doing pretty okay. Ooh, before I go on, I do want a rocket launcher, I think. Fortunately, I think we're gonna have to drop the pistols, but we'll take the rocket launcher. This is where it becomes a problem using all these weapons. You start getting too many power weapons, and it's kind of hard to decide which ones to hold on to, you know. I remember getting run over by that the first time I played. I'm coming for you. I knew there was a couple more that would come after us. There's some more overhead as well, like on that upper area. Oh, there's a lot there. Question is, are you prepared to push? I don't think you are. Let's do that before he hit me with his grenade. I think this is one of the problems that Perseus Mandate had, off the top of my head. I think like you had a lot more open areas. Like this is fairly well designed, where there's like some cover for both you and the enemies to use. Although there was 4 of them trying to use the same barrel, so it kind of defeated the purpose a little bit. But in Perseus Mandate, the expansion to this, the second expansion, you get a lot of areas that are like really open where you can't really use cover. And the game doesn't really work in that sort of way. The AI is not designed for that. So the AI gets confused, and obviously sections become harder for you as well to do.
Looks like the largest concentration of enemy forces in that area.
Those parts become harder to do because you got no cover yourself. I can't remember if there's any snipers or anything on this section. I think we're okay to just move around. This area here reminds me of playing some of the maps on XCOM, the original one. I mean XCOM Enemy Unknown with the building site maps. Now I think we've got another van to dodge here. This one is a little bit less obvious on what you should do. Well, what you gotta do is once you set off the van, you just need to run back to here. Because it can't get you. forget if there's anything over here, because I think that's the way forward. Yeah, that's the way forward up there. I was wondering if there's anything additional over here. Yes, some grenades that came on like a truck. Exactly. Hey, Steven. How's it going? It's funny, sometimes you do hear the choppers, but you can't even see them. I think the buildings block them sometimes.
The situation in Auburn seems to be intensifying. Shortly after a U.S. military helicopter crashed on the roof of an abandoned hotel, fierce fighting was reported in the surrounding area. Police have expanded their cordon to include Auburn and have begun evacuating residents from the primarily industrial district.
Let's give it a good old roundhouse kick. Keep the airwaves silent. I'm saving a rocket launcher for a good reason. If I remember, it has been about like 8 or 9 years since I last played this game. If I remember, there's definitely something coming up that we use a rocket launcher up, like another robot fight or something. It'll be pretty useful. Uh-oh. Let's not flush me out. Oh, nope. Don't want to use that as the rocket launcher. Let's rattle these guys with the... Rattle? What the hell am I talking about? Oh. This is where these guys start getting a little bit tougher. I think they start getting a bit more armor. There's a kind of cool little sections like this where you can just escape to the side briefly. This ragdoll just got like mangled into the post. Or just a live of... Oh, alive, sorry. A live of. Alive of forever, endless adult responsibility. We're like acronyms around here. I like his voice cut off. I think you can actually grab his reflex boost. Yep. That's good. Yeah, I think you can grab a reflex booster by jumping up and grabbing it, but there's another way, obviously. It's not the intended way.
All elements, secure perimeter around the main entrance.
So we can get a couple more of these with the particle cannon first. Don't take as much damage. Come down here. There's definitely a couple more of them. We learned that from last time. Stay away from that barrel. The music isn't bad, but it does make the AI less scary when you can only hear them. But you can only hear them, it puts you more on edge. Yeah, I agree, yeah. I think if the music started when you engaged them, that'd be better. Like this, if this song here is like pipe music, like started when you started a engagement with them. Or like when you take your first shot from them or something. That's something that like a lot of games gets wrong, you know. Like for tension-based things. Screams. Oh. he was limping. Yeah, I think when the music is just put on for the sake of there being some music on while you're fighting, I always feel like kind of can ruin the moment. I think if they waited just like a tiny bit longer to put the music on just as you started to fight, it would make more sense. I do want that penetrator. But I've got like so much shotgun ammo and power weapons at the moment. Get off the ladder. So that's the way forward down there. My reflexes. You could go that route, or kind of how Half-Life did it often. Start the music after the first engagement. That would make sense as well. I think it depends as well. If it builds a little bit, like if it was just ambient music that became like action music, but it didn't like, you know, it didn't always happen before there was enemies there. Like, you know, you had a good amount of time before enemies got involved or something. I think that can work really well as well. Do I want to go down the ramp? I think I do want to go down the ramp, but some mines up here. There's some stairs here, though. Multiple choices. Add a pistol. I do like using the pistols on this, but it's just... yeah. Unfortunately, there's not enough ammo in these later levels for it either. The pistols. Plus, we've got like all these power weapons now, like the particle cannon and the rocket launcher. It's kind of like harder to juggle like some of the other weapons. Whoops. There's no flashlight here. Oops. Look at him trying to stomp me and stuff. All my melee attacks missed. Oops. Use some of these remote grenades up. Yeah, that's going badly. I've just used up all my medkits now. Okay, he's dead. There's still a replica up there somewhere. Somebody's ragdoll is freaking out somewhere. But what have I just done here? Oh, I switched grenades. I forgot I set my mouse button to do that. Oop. Random mine on the ground there as well. The penetrator. There's a bit more ammo for it now, so maybe... You know, I'll switch shotgun out for a bit for the penetrator. Fun with explosions in slow-mo, exactly. Welcome, Insomnia. You doing well? Oh, it was a bit more... Okay, yeah, there's a little bit of armor there. They're coming. Oh, it's another one of these guys. Wow. I'm doing well. How are you doing? I'm doing good. I'm playing with a bit of hand pain from burning it over the weekend, but otherwise I'm good. Like, that's the only thing that's really happened with me. But yeah, good that you're doing well. When I did my backlog run of this game, I used a mod that made the blood effects more gratuitous. The shotgun could paint a room. That's amazing. I think I did see that mod, like as I think I saw the mod there, like when I was looking to see if there was any mods that might be fun to check out. But I decided to go mostly vanilla and just fix one or two of the issues with patching. I might put it on for like Extraction Point or something if that works with Extraction Point, because the blood in this game is pretty fun. I like how this guy launched to the ceiling when I shot him in the face. Oh, more rocket ammo. Didn't expect to find... Didn't expect to find more rocket ammo yet. This guy's not having a good day. Threat sighted? Well. I just absolutely love doing that sort of stuff. Look at him crumpled up in the shelf. It's a very well done mod. They modeled the splatters to work with physics. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I'll check that out. If Extraction Points, if it works with Extraction Point, or if there's an Extraction Point version, I might check it out when I play Extraction Point.
She's close now.
Oh, he was there.
Presence is strong here.
Couldn't work out where it was for a second. Pointman has the world's deadliest slide kick. He sure does. He's got a pretty deadly roundhouse kick as well. Oops. Just alerted all the guards. Waiting for the inevitable flashlight. Oh yeah, this room. I always forget this room is as early on as it is. I always think this room is later on. Oh, he's got the repeater cannon. Don't want him using that. Might have to use the rockets here, actually. Might help me out a little bit. The repeat cannon is kind of okay. I don't think I'm going to pick it up. Like, the repeater cannon always seems like it's going to be better than it is. Sometimes it's kind of inconsistent with, like, the damage it does. It didn't dawn on me how far along you were until you got to this room. Yeah, I always forget it's this early on. Like, this is about, like, I'd say, like, the 2/3 point, maybe, of the game. I'm not exactly sure. I want to take the replica's voice samples and use them for my phone notifications. Yeah, I always think of this room as being, like, in the second to last interval or something like that. Did I check that over? I didn't... No, I did check that room down there. Yeah, there was nothing in there. I think I did that for Worms Armageddon back in the day.
Cars are approaching from the west. I got a feeling this situation is about to blow up.
I think I made like a voice pack using a replica voice samples for the Worms. Did it with a few voices. It's kind of fun to do. Something just glitched out in the other room from me. This interval is actually a bit longer than I thought it was as well. I have been going for a little while on this interval. Oh, I remember this room. Okay. Where are you hiding? That's how you react to these guys. I remember taking a lot of damage in this room when I played this, first time I played this on the, highest difficulty. What is the highest difficulty even called in this game? I can't even remember at this point. Where are you? Went upstairs behind me? I hear him. What's kind of funny is you can jump up out onto these things here, out and away from them. They can't do anything to you. As you can see, you sort of just get stuck. What is he doing? I don't know what it is, but it should have been called Fearless. I think there's something over here, maybe? No, there isn't. For some reason I thought it was some goodies over there. And I actually thought it was more of those guys than there was. I thought it was like about 5 or 6 of them in that section.
We can't stop it. Where'd that fucking thing come from?
Clear this section. This is what I saved the rockets for. I just couldn't remember how far along it was. I actually thought this part was before that vault room back there. There's some medkits and stuff in there if I need them. Don't collide rockets. Should not be touching rockets. So easy to die to rockets on this section. It's very easy to like get the rockets colliding with each other, so it just like destroys both sets of rockets. I think there's another one over there as well still. I've got to find. I'm gonna see if there's any more rocket ammo or anything around here. I'm supposed to have used the stairs or the ladder or whatever. Another medkit. I guess I'll top my health off. I thought this section was a little bit earlier than it was, but here it is. Got a lot of particle ammo. Gonna lean. Dodges rockets. I don't think his rocket's getting past that car. There we go. Why does it have blood? I forget if these suits actually have if it's supposed to be implied that they have people inside them controlling them, or if they are just robots. I think they're supposed to be guys in suits. Which would make sense with a bud coming off of them like that.
Go check it out.
Uh-oh.
He's over here.
You're getting your asses kicked. You for sure are now. Another everlasting trope in FPS games. There's always a no, you die beam gun. There is, yeah. On this especially, like, it's very rare you don't die from this in one shot. I think there are people in powered armor. Yeah, I think that would make the most sense if that was the case, you know. Because if you're just like straight up robots, that'd just be kind of weird. But you know, you have had drones on this game, so if I recall correctly, you can take control of one of those powered armors in F.E.A.R 2. Yeah, in F.E.A.R 2, there's like those mech suits, but I don't know if I think they're bigger. I don't know. That's why like I was kind of like thinking might not have been. Shotgun it is. You can see the destruction I left behind on the camera. Yeah, I went from having like no armor or health kits like early on this level to being full again. Like it was a rough start on this like chapter of this game, having like no health or armor. Surprisingly, the only time I died was there was like a guy I couldn't see that killed me at some point earlier on.
This is Baby Bear. Medevac just got here. Glad to hear it. Thanks for the help. Wish I could have done more. Kick some ass.
So Holiday has gotten out. He's still alive. I think the ones in F.E.A.R 2 are bigger. Yeah, I definitely think they were like... I think it's implied that they're the same suits, but they were definitely bigger ones. Ooh. Another health booster. Almost at the limit, actually, now. The health boosters become useless once you get to 200. Well, they're good for, like, recovering health if you need to recover some health. They become useless in the sense, like, they don't add any more additional health. Here we go. Drug trip time. Random skeletons dropping down on us. I wonder if like an entire pool of blood like that would... Whoop. I wonder if an entire pool of blood like that would sound like water in that sort of way. Spent too many times with those health boosters and reflex boosters. Where are you? There you are. Oh, one of them got me. He did a lot of armor damage to me. Appointment took a few too many painkillers. Yeah, definitely. Needs to get off of eating. I mean, taking too many of these med kits and health boosters, you know. It's a nice bloody room.
Get them back to base so I can debrief them in person.
I don't think you're gonna get. I don't think you're gonna get Wade back. I think Alice is definitely not with us anymore.